trade, commerce, and education, signs of a thriving community. This northern Ugandan village, Barlonyo, is springing back to life. And that's no small miracle, given its horrific and devastating past. In a matter of hours, it's estimated more than 300 people were brutally massacred by the Lord's Resistance Army in 2004. Almost every family in this village was affected by the tragedy.
There were no laughter, no joy. You could see some few kids without clothes on them, and some of them would be playing on the graveyard, you know, but without hope, without hope.
There was so much trauma in the community. I mean, you could just see in the meetings, nobody smiled, nobody was talking, everyone was so emotionally stressed.
When Crossroads was introduced to this devastated community in 2006 by our partner Victory Outreach Ministries, we knew we had to help. And what better way to begin than to provide food security, something they desperately needed.
We first of all started with agriculture and started to plow their land, and we planted and they were harvesting. You could see the life starting to come back.
People were beginning to eat again, but it was evident there was a deeper need.
Because of the trauma that they had gone through, we did a lot of counseling through our churches, especially Pastor Alex was able to spearhead that.
When I came to Barlonyo, the verse that came in my heart and that changed my life is that verse that says, true religion is the one cares for the widow, the widowers, and the poor. And these people, we have them, they are widows, they are widowers, they are poor people. So serving them is just like serving God.
So we got a church that people would come to church, and then even in our meetings, and then we keep counseling them, showing them that, you know, there is hope. You can still live again. Death has occurred, but you know, that's not the end of life. You can still live again. And we saw God actually working, and life began to come back in the community of Barlonyo.
It was amazing to watch the transformation of this town as it slowly began to rebuild. But we didn't want to stop there. There was more work to be done.
Through our partners and viewers, we were able to kind of reinvigorate this area with some really unique features like solar-powered water and a school, a demonstration garden farm for raising funds to support this site. There's a medical clinic that a lot of the funds were donated. So we've really tried to make an investment, in a long-term investment in this community, and just lift them from that whole feeling of despair that even I sensed when we were here.
Now, instead of devastation and despair, Barlonyo is a place where you can easily see growth. The new school has expanded from 3 to 7 classrooms and is filled with enthusiastic young students. Medical team outreaches have been able to impact more than 4,000 with the help of local doctors and nurses. And small businesses here are thriving. But what is most noticeable in Barlonyo is hope.
People start to have hope, and they start to, you know what, I just harvested a crop. I actually have a little bit of funds now, and I can pay some school fees. So hope really generates more hope, and people have great ideas. And if we could just give them a helping hand to get them started, a lot of them just take it and run with it. So it's an investment. You know, this will serve children and serve the community for years after we're gone.
Crossroads Relief and Development is continuing its investment in Barlonyo through education, healthcare, and agriculture. Will you join us in the incredible transformation of this community? Please call now to give 1-888-288-0003 or go to crossroads.ca to give your best gift online.